Hi, my loves. Welcome back. Today, we're doing a spirit led tarot session exploring 7 very specific questions about the Orange One's health, his energy, his spiritual state, his hold on power, upcoming events, divine karma, and the timeline trajectory. These are messages that were channeled with reverence, neutrality, and truth at the center. As always, please remember that everything shared in this video is alleged and for spiritual insight and entertainment purposes only. Always trust your own intuition. If something doesn't resonate with your heart, lovingly leave it behind. You are always your highest authority. And if there's anything that's been weighing on your heart, something personal, something that you've been holding in the quiet, I want you to know that I offer personalized spirit-led tarot and pendulum readings through my Etsy shop. You'll find the link in the description below and in the pinned comments. Now let's take a breath, center ourselves, and let's open the space for what Spirit wants to reveal. The first question asked was, what does Spirit want us to understand about the Orange One's current health and vitality, physically, mentally, and spiritually? We received the Ten of Cups reversed. Spirit paints a portrait of deep emotional disarray under the surface. The Ten of Cups reversed signals a rupture in personal and familial harmony, a life that appears picturesque on the outside but is hollow at the core. We are shown the energy of someone clinging to illusions of unity, legacy, or legacy building while privately unraveling. Three of Cups reversed. This card emphasizes isolation. This figure is not celebrated behind closed doors, but tolerated. He's cut off from genuine connection, lacking true allies. There's a strong message that the people surrounding him are not emotionally aligned with him. Their loyalty is either transactional or wearing thin. Eight of Cups reversed. With the Eight of Cups reversed, Spirit points to stagnation and emotional avoidance. He is not walking away from destructive patterns. Instead, he is tethered to old ways, unable to evolve or emotionally release what no longer serves him. This adds spiritual weight to the health question. The inability to shift energetically is having consequences. We then receive the King of Cups reversed. The King of Cups reversed shows a man deeply unmoored. Emotional instability is present, mood swings, repressed emotions, and a lack of spiritual grounding. Spirit whispers that his heart is disconnected from truth and compassion, and that disconnection has impacted his mental, physical, and energetic well-being. Together, these cards show a system in spiritual and emotional collapse. Physical vitality may appear maintained for the cameras, but the energy tells another story, one of fragmentation, volatility, and inner decay. The second question we asked was, what is the current state of the Orange One's mind and spirit? How is his energy truly functioning behind closed doors? We received the Page of Pentacles reversed. Spirit does not mince words here. The Page of Pentacles reversed reveals a mind that cannot concentrate, cannot commit, and cannot transform vision into reality. There's chaos where there should be strategy. Spirit shows us someone who may appear collected, but is actually scattered, mentally fatigued, and disconnected from long-term thinking. We then received the Three of Swords upright. The Three of Swords lays bare the soul. This is not a man at peace. There is heartbreak, grief, and quiet betrayal, perhaps not from others alone, but from himself. There is regret that cannot be voiced, wounds that cannot be healed in the presence of pride, and pain that is deeply embedded. Spirit shows us a fractured inner world where guilt, anger, and spiritual loss converge. There is no clear connection to a higher self, only reactionary grasping for control. His spirit is hollow, his mind overwhelmed, and his heart weighed down by the consequences of his path. The next question we asked was, how secure or unstable is the Orange One's current hold on power, and what energies are building around his role as leader this month of August 2025? We received the Queen of Cups reversed. The Queen of Cups reversed opens this question with a warning. Power rooted in emotional manipulation is cracking. Spirit shows us a figure who uses emotional narratives to hold on to influence, but the well of trust has run dry. There is no intuitive alignment, only distortion. The next card was the Five of Pentacles upright. The Five of Pentacles suggests that Spirit is preparing for a kind of exile. His energy is being pushed out, rejected, or left unsupported. The foundation he once stood on is becoming unstable. Behind closed doors, he may be feeling this deeply, disconnected from institutional or emotional support. The next card was the Hanged Man reversed. This card confirms resistance to the inevitable. There is a refusal to surrender, an obsession with reclaiming control even as the spiritual flow demands release. Spirit is trying to reset his path, but the ego is refusing to yield. The next card was the Nine of Cups reversed. The Nine of Cups reversed speaks volumes. This is not the fulfillment he wanted. Power has brought no peace. Control has brought no satisfaction. Spirit tells us that this leader stands in the ruins of a dream, unwilling to admit that the wish he clung to has become a burden. The entire spread shows spiritual eviction. His role as leader is crumbling energetically. August may bring a further erosion of support, fulfillment, and security. Spirit is shifting the stage. The next question was, what major events or energetic shifts can the Orange One expect in August of 2025, both publicly and behind the scenes? And Spirit had a lot to say on this one. The first card they gave us was the Knight of Cups reversed. Spirit reveals a turbulent month ahead. The Knight of Cups reversed opens with failed charm and disingenuous persuasion. Emotional manipulation will no longer work. Audiences, allies, and even insiders are beginning to see through the facade. Three of Pentacles reversed. And the Eight of Pentacles reversed. The Three of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Pentacles reversed warn of breakdowns in internal operations, no teamwork, no growth. What should be improving is instead deteriorating. Spirit hints at inner staff chaos, professional sabotage, or an unwillingness to learn from mistakes. We then received the Ten of Pentacles reversed. The Ten of Pentacles reversed marks a critical point. Legacy, wealth, or familial foundations are shaken. Spirit shows cracks in the empire, legal, financial, or structural. This is the energy of a kingdom in quiet collapse. The next card was the Page of Swords reversed. This card, when reversed, intensifies the disruption, whether through rumors, investigations, leaks, surveillance, or betrayal. Spirit suggests people are watching, listening, and preparing to speak out. He is not alone in the room, even when he thinks he is. We then received the Chariot upright, the Fool reversed, and the Two of Cups reversed. The Chariot and the Fool are giving us rapid shifts, possibly unexpected movement or choices. These may be physical relocations, legal pivots, or strategic gambits. But with the Two of Cups reversed closing the spread, we see relationships dissolving, alliances ending, and support pulling away. Spirit whispers, he may attempt bold moves, but they will be isolated. The foundation no longer holds. The month of August brings a surge of activity, but it moves him further from union and deeper into solitude. The next question we asked was, is the energy of removal, resignation, or forced departure surrounding the orange one this month of August of 2025? We received the world reversed. Spirit opens this answer with the world reversed, a clear signal that the orange one is caught in the final loop of a karmic cycle he has failed to complete. This card says, the ending is overdue. He is orbiting the perimeter of closure, but unable to cross the threshold. Spirit has not closed the book yet, but the final page has been written. This reversed world tells us that the energy of removal is very much pressing around him, but the cycle is not yet fully resolved, either by divine design or human resistance. The next card was the moon reversed. The moon reversed pulls back the veil. Something hidden, likely involving deceit, emotional instability, or illusion, is on the brink of exposure. This is the month where secrets start to curdle. When this card is reversed in political readings, it often means backroom deals unravel, truth leaks, and internal fear overrides public poise. His inner world is chaotic, and the illusions he projected are becoming harder to maintain. We then received the Five of Cups reversed. The Five of Cups reversed shifts the tone. While this card can mean healing, in this context, it reads that the system is recovering from his presence. It shows others preparing to move on, to cut losses, walk away, make peace with the removal that's becoming necessary. It also implies regret among his allies who now realize they may have backed the wrong horse. Their grief is turning into acceptance. We then received the Four of Wands reversed. And this card speaks volumes. It signals cracks in the base of power, celebration turning sour, and inner circle discord. Where there was once loyalty, now there's intense collapse. This is a card of party disunity, family fractures, and instability within what was supposed to be a home team. With these cards, Spirit is showing us that the energy of departure and dismantling is present, but the exit hasn't reached the moment of execution yet. We're watching the last unravelings from the inside out. He's surrounded by energy that says, "You will not finish this cycle in triumph." This month marks a breach in the illusion, a fracture in the base, and the readiness of others to release him. Whether that release is willing or forced is yet to be fully played. The next question that we asked was, what divine or karmic forces are influencing the Orange One's path right now, and what is Spirit trying to restore or correct through these events? We received the Six of Swords reversed. This is a direct karmic indictment. It opens with the Six of Swords reversed, showing the orange one as energetically stuck, not because he can't move forward, but because he refuses to leave the battlefield. He clings to chaos, refuses to evolve, and keeps circling the same spiritual error, domination without humility. We then received Justice Upright. Justice Upright stands like a divine sentinel in this reading. This is not a metaphor. Spirit is clear. Justice is karmically due. Legal, ethical, spiritual, and energetic debts are being called in. This is the correction, not revenge, but rebalancing. The scales are not just being weighed, they're being tipped back into truth. The next card was the Six of Wands reversed. The Six of Wands reverse confirms a public fall. He is losing recognition, being mocked rather than praised, and the accolades he demanded are now empty. This card screams humbling. It is the loss of influence, the unraveling of control through embarrassment and disgrace. We then receive the Ace of Swords reversed. The Ace of Swords reversed reflects his misuse of truth. He has weaponized distortion, twisting facts and lying with charm. Spirit shows this card as a sword bent inward. The lies are collapsing in on him, and misinformation that was once used to dominate now works against him. The next card was the Two of Wands reversed. Here's where Spirit says he was never meant to go this far. This is the fork in the road that was missed, the path of greater good ignored in favor of his self-glory. He is not on a divine mission. He's on a detour created by his unchecked ego. This card warns that his fate was not sealed by destiny. It was shaped by consistent spiritual refusal. The next card we received was the Sun reversed. Spirit is showing us that his joy, clarity, and spotlight are fading. But the more critical layer here is this: he is blind to his own undoing. Ego is eclipsing truth. Even now, he thinks he can still win. With these cards, Spirit is letting us know that they're restoring the balance. Justice is not just coming, it's already active. Every card here is a divine response of misuse of energy, power, and position. His refusal to change, his fall from grace, and his spiritual blindness are being used to correct the larger imbalance. Karma is not punishing, it is protecting the collective. And this man has become the embodiment of an energetic error that must now be corrected. And the last question that we asked was, what final message does Spirit want the collective to understand about the Orange One's journey, timeline, or role in the unfolding story? We received the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Reversed, this card is telling us that this man's timeline is no longer aligned with the greater good. He is a rerouted loop, a symbol of what happens when power goes unrefined. He is not a chosen one. He is a karmic teacher. The delay in his fall is not Spirit's favor. It's the universe allowing the collective to learn. We then received the King of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. The King and Queen of Pentacles reversed stand side by side, and this is rare. Together, they paint the picture of corrupted masculine and feminine energies. He has distorted both, using power without protection, manipulation without care, wealth without wisdom. This is about legacy abuse, not just personal greed. We then received the Seven of Wands reversed. The Seven of Wands reversed is Spirit showing us that the end is coming not with a bang, but a collapse. There is no more fight. The tower won't fall from the outside attack. It will fall from within. And Spirit says he cannot hold what he was never meant to wield forever. And the last card we received was the Eight of Swords upright. Spirit is telling us that this is not about him. It's about us, the collective. Spirit is saying, don't get trapped in the illusion that he is invincible or unmovable. We are not stuck. His spell only works if we forget our own power. With these cards, Spirit is letting us know that he is not the storm. He is the karma that taught us to build shelter. The Orange One's timeline is marked by distortion, and Spirit is correcting it. But they remind us that we must not see him as more powerful than the truth. His undoing is woven into the very arrogance he believes protects him. Thank you so much for being here and holding this space with me today, love. These messages aren't just about headlines or politics. They're about energy, karma, and the spiritual currents shaping what comes next. What we're witnessing is bigger than one man. Spirit is reminding us that justice doesn't always arrive on our timeline, but it never forgets its way. You are not powerless, and you are not alone. Remember, this reading is for entertainment and spiritual reflection only. All insights are channeled and alleged. Please use your own discernment and take only what truly resonates with your soul. If you're in a season where you need clarity, answers, or loving guidance, I offer custom readings through my Etsy shop. Whether it's something that you've been carrying in silence or a decision that feels heavy, Spirit is ready to meet you in it. You can find the link in the description and in the pinned comment of this video. I love you and I appreciate you. Let's keep walking this path with truth, heart, and spirit by our side. Stay safe, stay sovereign, and stay ready, love.